I know everybody hated that I talked a lot of crap about Dune. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Blade Runner 2049. Birds are shut up. So, Blade Runner 2049. Okay, let me get this off the bat. I'm going to say some good things about it. Pretty. It is a very pretty movie. Way better than Dune. I don't care who fights me on that. It looks way better than Dune. It's more interesting, it's more pretty, it's all that. Dune wishes it was Blade Runner 2049 on just look alone. Then we have an amazing thing called story. The story was good. I didn't have any problems with the story when it came with, hey, look, it's an android or replicant, and oh, he may or may not be this or that. Oh, he may actually be implemented in some of this by, that might be his father, might be Decker. Oh, there's just a lot of fun things that you're like, hey, you know what? I'm interested. There was a point of interest and intrigue. Now, was it enough for 3 hours? No. But was there this intrigue? Yes. Yes. I wrote little notes. I think the funny thing, as soon as we start, this is California 2049, going across, everything has solar panels.
To this technology.
And what are you calling them again?
Solar panels.
I'm not.
Solar panels.
What are you?
Solar panels.
Perhaps if you slowed down.
Slow down solar panels?
But these companies, solar panels.
Solar panels. Solar panels. So, you know, there's a couple of things that I do find interesting and I think are kind of dumb, but you know, I guess it gives us time to make the movie go faster, so that way they could slow it down a lot. If you're looking at world building, I mean, this does world building. This does world building quite a bit, and very well, in the sense of, I thought the world was cooler than the story. The world was way better than the story. And I wish they just had the movie about the world and left Decker out of the entire story. Just have the world of Blade Runner. Just don't bring in Blade Runner, the first one. Don't bring that in. You know, you mention something about it. Just don't. When he showed up at 1 hour and 49 minutes, about 5 minutes from the ending. I say 5 minutes because it's like 5 minutes from the actual script. When you have a movie and you have pages like this is how the movie was in 2049. Oh, look, this is 1 hour and 49 minutes into the movie. That's 2 hours and 49 minutes into the movie. What do you mean it was only 2 pages? Well, because half the movie is this. That's the movie. Oh, let me say a line now. Who are you? Okay. We got another line here in about 20 minutes, okay? Don't worry. We got substance. All right? And then I keep bumping that with my head. That was not on purpose. So, that's how this movie goes. So, yeah, 5 minutes from the ending, we get Decker show up. And watching an old man, an 80-year-old throwing punches, you just go, oh, it's like watching Liam Neeson in Taken 4. I say Taken 4, I'm talking about like Taken 2 and 3, he started getting a little too old for it. But, so, there's certain little aspects throughout the movie that you just go, that's dumb. That's dumb. Now, there are points through it, but you still go, that's dumb.
What do you want?
You need a reason for that. And, you know, they don't do certain things. Okay, so the main villain of the movie is this one girl who's a replicant. But, hold on. She's the main villain, and she's the ending boss battle. I'm using very vague, because it's just, that's basically what happens. So you have that happen, and then what? She killed people and was saying, oh, I'm going to tell my boss that you pulled a gun on me. I'm going to do this, that. So this character has emotions that are going like nuts. So they tried to establish this growing sense of purpose for her. But in 3 hours, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it at all. It's like, we have no good villain. We don't have a villain. We don't have a force coming in. We don't have care for it. Even though you have a villain, we need to have some kind of opposing force that drives the story in any form or fashion, be it emotional, be it this, be it that. There needs to be an opposing opposition. Through half of the damn movie, there's no opposition. It's just a question. Now, that's fine, but what does this question implement? What they tried to do was the question, if that was the main movie, was this question, then you have society as the main opposition, because if he did happen to be Decker's son, and he did happen to be this, oh no, it's gonna ruin his life. There is a huge problem in society and how it works. If he is, that's the problem, okay? But no, they wanted to switch that away, and now this woman is the antagonist, the problem. But we didn't develop her enough in a 2-hour and 49-minute movie. We did not develop her enough in order to really get an opposing problem with her. It's just all of a sudden, I'm going to show emotions, like crazy emotions, and kill you. I need to know this. I need this. I need that. There's problems that arise when you don't have good storytelling motivation. When I say storytelling motivation, I mean the movie itself doesn't have a clear direction that is interesting enough for your audience. It seemed like you couldn't just have society wanting to get this baby killed. Hey, if it's a replicant baby that just came from a replicant, you got to be destroyed. That is a movie in itself. Why do we need this other opposition? Now it's a social commentary on this world you created. Why do we need everything else? Because you guys couldn't write a good enough story to revolve around that we had to change the story halfway through, and then the ultimate price of the movie is we don't care. When you have the main character, Ryan Gosling, just hanging out in the snow, we ultimately just go, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, you even have Harrison Ford's character going, why'd you do this? You don't know me? You don't care? That's what we feel. Why'd you do this? We don't know him. and we don't care. So it's pretty bad when you have characters in your movie questioning why your characters did anything for the movie. So, I mean, is it a bad movie? No. Is it artsy, artistic in a lot of really cool lighting ways? Yeah. I think it looks good. I think the story before Decker was more interesting than the story after Decker. I think they completely went off the rails with the story, and I don't recommend it. But I like certain aspects of it. Certain aspects were like, and then certain other aspects you're like, you're going back to the enhance, and it keeps going. Oh wait, just keep zooming in. There's a reason to zoom in? There's a reason for this to be long? Okay, finds out that it's that one girl. Okay, but then you just kind of go, we have to do that kind of throwback to the original? Okay, but then you're like, oh, Harrison Ford shows up. This is stupid. I know there was 3 people out there when they were watching this go, oh my god, it's Decker. I care. I really care. But majority of the people go, oh, it's an 80-year-old Harrison Ford. I don't care. I really don't care. Alright guys, so that's my little review. I'm making it short and simple over Blade Runner.
which is very expensive to manufacture. That's why it's for
What the hell is a
$4 per
solar
watt.
panel? I don't know.
On the other hand, Mass Solar's manufacturing process is simple, it's low cost, and it uses nanotechnology.
I always told you, you're special. Your story isn't over yet. There's still a page left.
Solar panels.